Family, you know where you're at. This is your host with the most. How's everybody doing out there? If you're new here, welcome. Truly glad everybody stopped by. Let's not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Most of all, comment, people. Let me know if you like it or if you dislike it. All right, just keep it a bean out here. All right. I don't know why in the world I don't even have this particular setup on my channel at all. I do not have this. I do not know how I missed this one. I think it was a time where things were getting shaky and they just wasn't updating or something. But just like the sci-fi, I like this one also. The sci-fi, these are the two bills. The sci-fi and this one I really liked. I think the last time I did one of his was like a weird one. It was a weird joint. But anyway, whenever you guys get to a setup, please allow it a few ticks so it can do what it do. Okay. Y'all gonna have to pardon me for a second. Sinus is acting up this morning. It'll be alright though. Get some tea. Alright, well, I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. No widgets. Everything really is on the up and up with this. I hope he updates the sci-fi joint too. Starting to see a little bit of what people are saying as far as things are changing, people. Things are really changing, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be a RD world soon. But it's still a lot of stuff out there. I don't know if it's because I'm on RD that I'm feeling this way, that I feel like it's moving this way, or what. I just know I'm starting to see things shift a little bit. Anyway, when I first get to a setup, people, I try to go into the settings, see what I can do, what I can't do. And with this one, there's not much that I can do. Not a lot. But one thing we can do is make sure everything's on the up and up, and it looks like everything is on the up and up. Now, usually guys, when you guys get to a setup and you go to the add-on browser, 9 times out of 10 you might have an update or two. Make sure you guys update that, okay? Now, if that doesn't update, give it a day. Switch to something else, give it a day, go back to it. It might be fixed. Me personally, I don't like running setups that need updates and they can't update. Me personally. There's just too much stuff out there for you to have to use something that's not fully updated. Okay, but while we're here, let's just make sure about our input stream adaptive and our RTMP input. Both of these will install. Okay, usually you will have the input stream adaptive here. Just go ahead and enable that. And for the RTMP input, you guys know, all you have to do is back out, go to install from repo and all repos, and then just go on back to video player input stream and just get your RTMP input. You do not have to restart. Sometimes you do have to restart. You can get it and it'll just stay blank. And when you restart your setup, it will be there. Okay, you won't have to go to the second page. You go just see it on the first page. But these are things that I use, people, and I'm just recommending them for you. Might make it work better, might not. Let me know. If it's working for you, let me know. If it's not, let me know. And that's step 1 right there, really, for me. Step 2 would be me going to player. Okay. Now, on this particular one, you can't really see nothing. And on setups like this where you can't see your settings level, as you can see it up top in the left-hand corner, but you don't see it in the bottom, you just press left to change your expert level. Say if it was on basic or something, all you would have had to do was press left. And what we want to focus on is this. And we want to focus on enable HQ scalers for scaling above. I say this almost every video, people. Me personally, I like to have mine on 100 for all the devices, 3 gigabytes and up. Your NVIDIA Shields and various other devices are 3 gigabytes and up. Check the links in the description, you'll see. For your medium devices, your Fire TVs and cubes, as well as your NVIDIA tubes, those are all medium 2 gigabyte devices. I recommend 50 or 60 for those. And for your small end devices like your sticks, etc., I really recommend just keeping it on 20 or 30. Nothing wrong with that. But like I always say, get used to looking at this section, people, because sometimes these guys have things amped up to their liking, and it might not be good for your device. So be sure to check on this each and every time you get to a setup. It is clutch. Another thing that I'm starting to see, I'm not starting to see the same old, same olds. You know, like how you used to get to a setup and you see the same old, same old. It's the same things, same things. People are using different things. So that's kind of cool, is to not see the same thing every time. We're starting to see a lot of Shadow, a lot of Asgard. We always got to see the crew or something, numbers or something. We got to see something like that. But you guys get what I'm saying. It's like Athena. We don't normally see Athena. We don't normally see the star anymore. So that's kind of cool. But Ezra Mack, he always used the star, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing else really to do, people. Not trying to take too many of your ticks. Let's just go to the wizard. Now, whenever I get to a wizard, I like to go straight into maintenance. Give myself a total cleanup before I write my advanced settings. Okay. What I like to do after that is just go on the tools. Now, if you guys aren't really familiar with this section, I can understand. I was once new. You can actually go to quick config. And when you go to quick config, just write the file. It'll already have some presets in there for you. That's your current settings right there. So after you write your quick config, you can check on your current settings there. Me personally, I like to go to full config. Okay. Like to bump my first one all the way up. I am on the shield. I leave the curl time out alone. I go to the read buffer factor. I like to bump that all the way up to 10. And last but not least, I like to for my buffer mode, instead of it being on 2, I like to put it on 1. But by default, it comes in at 2. But whatever you should choose to do, people, just make sure you don't forget to write the file. After you've written the file, all that's left to do is for you to restart your setup. Nothing more, nothing less. You should have a decent experience after that, okay? Shouldn't be any problems with this one. This one been around for a second. It's not going anywhere. All they do is make it better. Otherwise than that, let me know how you guys like this one. If you get a chance, like, share, and subscribe. But most of all, comment. Don't forget to hit the notification bells, people. As always, I'm hoping you're having a blessed, peaceful, and a productive day. Love and peace for all. Never forget, it is good to be good, and it is bad to be bad. I'm going to see you guys on the next one, y'all. Peace.